Good afternoon, everybody from EPCOT. Today we are here to finally finish one of these festival passports. We have been trying to finish one of these for like a year now, and we are so close. We are one stamp away from the Flower and Garden one, and we figured what a better time to just go ahead and finish it up right before the 4th of July. So we're gonna go ahead, get this finished up, and just kind of like hang out today. It's been 3 weeks since we've been to the Disney parks. It's been a very long time. So today we're just gonna ride some rides, finish our passport, just have a good time here at EPCOT before the 4th. So just tag along with us and enjoy a beautiful evening here at Disney World. I wanted to start off with showing you guys Journey with Water. I was seeing online that they were doing some show testing, or I guess just like water testing. I think some of the cast members or maybe upper management, they were kind of just checking things out. And I did see one of them over here at one point, like the water was splashing over. I saw video of it online. So they do have things active and kind of starting to work. From what I heard, it's still not coming out for at least a few months. So I don't think this will be around anytime soon. But I guess we'll just kind of keep you guys updated as it is kind of coming together. As of now, I don't see too much new that I can see, at least over this scrim wall here. We have some very aggressive birds here today at EPCOT. Looks like somebody spilled their popcorn, and they are hawking at each other. Do you see this? They are not happy at all. One of the first rides we're gonna go ahead and start with today will actually be the Seas with Nemo and Friends. It's been a little while since we've done this. Also, we're just gonna get out of the heat for a few minutes, and it's only a 5-minute long wait. Also, something I think we want to do is check out the aquarium here. It's like one of the largest in the US or something crazy. So we'll go ahead and check that out when we are finished with the ride. But for now, let's go ahead and get through this 5-minute long queue. We have made it into our shell. Great AC in here though, right?
Oh yeah, feels good.
Very nice
AC.
Today. Yeah, it's weirdly hot today, like kind of cloudy. I don't know.
Stop playing games!
Games? I love games! Ooh, I'm thinking of something pink.
And we have made it off, and now it's time to explore the aquarium. I feel like not actually a lot of people know about this, unless I guess you're probably a frequent goer of Disney, but they actually have some massive water tanks here, and aquarium kind of exhibits. Here we go, look at this, right in front of us, a dolphin. Here are some of the manatees. Last time we were here, they were like sleeping on the bottom, but it was also very late and they were closing up. But look at this, now they are just hanging out on top. Very chunky boys. Here are some of your typical sea life creatures you may find. I feel like a lot of the Finding Nemo creatures will be in here. Let's see, can we find anything in here? Oh, it's an eel, holy cow, look at that. Woo! That is long. I saw something over here. Is it all one? Yeah, right here. Look at this. You can see maybe like, is that the butt of something? They really do just like wrap themselves inside of this. Oh, look at it here. This is the bottom of it. So that was the head right here. And then over, it goes through this all the way, and then its tail comes down over here. There. All right, Nicole, can you find us Nemo? That's what we need to find in here.
Oh, like in this tank?
Not in this tank. I think it's got to be in here somewhere. I looked in this one. I see Dory, but can we find Nemo? Did you find it? Oh, she found Nemo.
Record time.
Record time. That was quick, actually. Only one. That one doesn't look like Nemo. It looks like his dad. That looks like a leg of some sort. It looks like something from Stranger Things. There's Nemo. So that's Nemo there, and his dad with him. We found him. Good job, Nicole. Look at how weird these things. They look like the Boba Fett ship. The way they just like fly at them like this weird angle. That is bizarre. Look at these things. What the heck? They like swim with their face facing down. We were looking at all of these seahorses around here, but look, there's one right here. You see how he wraps himself along like the branch, like right there? And they just hang out. I think I heard they do that because they sleep, but when they sleep, then they just ultimately hold on to something and then they don't like drift away. A little tip for you guys as well, Turtle Talk with Crush is inside of this like aquarium area when you get off of the ride, and you can actually come in here without riding the ride itself, but you know, a lot of people have posted like videos on the Turtle Talk with Crush, and this is where the actual location is. It's here in EPCOT inside of the aquarium area, kind of right attached to the center. Now really quick before we get out of here, we're actually going to head upstairs and check the second level of the aquariums. There are 2 stories here. You have the base floor and then you can come up top. I found Crush. That is a massive, massive turtle.
I've never seen a sea turtle.
Here. No?
No?
Yeah, look at them all. They're all diving in there. There's like 3 or 4 right here.
There's one down here.
One's over there. There's one back there. They're just having a field day in there. I don't know if this is like an excursion thing you can do here or... Enough of the sea life inside of EPCOT here. Nicole actually looked it up. She said it was $219 if you want to do that little scuba dive excursion there. And then I think it was $199 you said, correct? For just the dolphins, if you want to do that. If you want to do the scuba dive version though, you do have to be scuba certified. For the dolphins, you do not. So those are kind of 2 interesting little things if you want to spend a few hours inside of the aquarium and swim with some sea life. There you go, about $200 a piece. Well, continuing on with some of our ride themes, I think we're gonna do one more quick ride because it is only a 5-minute long wait, which means it's most likely a walk-on, and that's going to be Figment. So we're gonna go ahead, jump on that, and then maybe we'll go finish up our little stamp there. I wanted to do Test Track today, but it's right now a 75-minute long wait, which is pretty long. Not sure I wanna wait in that. We could ultimately do like single rider, but I don't know, I kind of want to like build a car. It's been a while since I built a car. I think the last like 4 times, right? We've done that. I think we've done like single rider. So I think I want to try and do the actual building process. So we'll try and see if that maybe goes down a little bit. But let's go ahead, do Journey into Imagination with Figment really quick. And then, like I said, we'll kind of see what's going on from there. Oh wow, not quite a walk-on. I'm a little surprised actually. It should be pretty quick still regardless, but I think this is the longest line we've seen for this, right?
I was just gonna say that.
I don't think we've ever seen people.
Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination. Set free. Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen. Woohoo! You win 1 cent.
Figment, don't! Imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Our creation, right at the start of everything is new.
Now that our imagination is firing on all cylinders, I think we might need to go put something in our belly. I could go for a nice drink, but as we came out of Figment, I want to show you there's actually some stuff going on over here at Communicore Hall. So take a look at this. They have some of these pillars now that are installed. Again, I believe this is part of Communicore Hall, which is going to be this building here. So I think this whole thing is kind of one big project. As of now, I don't really know what they're going to be, if they're going to just be lights or if they're kind of going to be just the support structure. Not too sure yet, but this is definitely new. Have not seen these yet. But as far as it goes, you have 6 pillars here, and I don't know if there's more to come, but either way, definitely some progress here. Now, like I said, we are coming to get that final stamp here on our passport because Flower and Garden is coming to an end, which means Food and Wine is right around the corner. I believe that starts up right around the 6th or 7th of July, and then that's gonna go for many, many months, basically the remainder of summer, pretty much up until like Festival of the Holidays. It's a very long one there. So we will kind of keep you guys updated with that. But from what I've seen, everything kind of looks the same as far as a lot of the menu items. Even the bands look very similar, at least some of the bigger bands. So not a whole lot of new stuff coming for Food and Wine, at least as of yet. We're just gonna look really quick inside of the passport itself to see what's on the list for the stamps. I didn't love the stamp option this year, which is kind of why we did like 3 corns. It's just, we figured that was kind of the easiest thing to do, but we were really, persistent on making sure that we got the passport done this year. So we actually decided we're gonna do the hummus for our last option for the passport, but really quick, we're gonna stop here at the refreshment port to pick up the tangerine soft serve. I feel like that sounded really good for a hot day, so gonna stop to do that. I don't think we're doing the float. I think we're just gonna do the ice cream itself. I don't know, but we're gonna try it out. Major goof. We were halfway through the line waiting like 15 minutes. And then I looked up and I was like, this says refreshment port, and I didn't see what we were looking for. So we checked, it's the refreshment outpost. It's like the complete opposite side of the park. I goofed. So we're actually gonna hit Morocco first, and Then we'll swing back through, and then we'll hit the refreshment outpost on the other side. This is the refreshment port. The outpost is on the other side. I messed up. Oops. I just noticed as we are walking, they do actually have some of these food and wine booths popping up right now. So that goes and shows you that they are getting things ready. Obviously you don't have the menu or any of the signage or anything, but the actual physical facade here is here at the moment, and I'm gonna guess there's a few more around the park. All right, we have made it over to Morocco. Now we need to go find the booth. Is it right here? Oh, nope, never mind. Nicole is getting water, I believe. I think the booth is actually right up here around the corner. We are currently trying to find out where the actual food booth is. We thought it was maybe that there, but that's actually not a food booth. That's just like a stand. And then over here, there was no other booths, unless you have to go like into Morocco more? I don't totally know. Did you find it yet?
That's Japan, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be between Japan and... Alright, we missed it somewhere over here.
Alright, then we gotta head back this way. Also, free water. I know I mention it all of the time, but make sure you guys stay hydrated here in the summer because it is so incredibly hot. Alright, we just found it. It's actually at the Tangerine Cafe, which is actually just a normal, I think, quick service inside. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this up right now, but like I said, this is not actually a booth, it's just the whole quick service place. We have picked up our hummus here, and I want to say, I feel like we don't get that many chips. Take a look at this. I think we get like 3 or 4 of each kind, and then you get kind of like a decent amount of each of the hummuses. So, I don't know, what's your avenue going to be when you're out of chips? Do you just start scooping in the hummus? That seems weird. All right, Nicole's going to give us what the items are for our hummus here.
We have the traditional hummus, a red beet and black garlic hummus, and an avocado herb hummus.
All right, traditional hummus to start then.
That one's good. I love hummus though.
Yeah, big hummus fan.
I go through phases and I'm like, ooh, hummus. It's fresh.
Let's say it looks very, very fresh there. What are those, like nuts?
No, they're chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Hummus is blended chickpea and like garlic and such.
Oh, I guess I don't totally know what hummus is. All right, and then this is which one? The black garlic? Or
black garlic and beet.
Black garlic and beet. All right, let us know what you think. The beet's on top. It's
Do you
a
like
little
beets?
weird. I don't think I like beets. I'm not a beet person.
They kind of taste the same.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So I guess, do you feel like you taste any of the black garlic? Black garlic has a very strong flavor. It's good when it's done right.
That one's, I'd say, is this one more garlicky?
The original? I think I'd be surprised if that were the case.
I think that one's more garlicky.
Huh.
Like
I mean, I'm smelling a lot of garlic coming off of it, to be honest.
They're both good.
Nicole actually is kind of like allergic to avocados. Kind of really causes some issues with her stomach, so she's going to pass on the avocado-based one. I will try that one for you guys in a second here, but I'm going to try the original here. Tastes like mustardy.
Really?
I get a lot of like mustard. Tastes like a really earthy mustard. Not sure I totally love it, but again, I might not be like a huge hummus person anyway. This one's probably the most bizarre looking just because it's that beet color to it. It smells a little different. Oh, that is different.
Oh, really?
For sure. I don't think I really like hummus in general. It tastes like a very like smooth, like putty style sand. That's like the texture I get, and it feels very it's like I'm eating like clay. Like the taste in my mouth, which I don't think I've ever eaten clay. That's kind of what I get from it. I don't know. Maybe this avocado one, the avocado brings something out. All right, here's the avocado-based one. Let's see if this one's any better. A little better, I guess. It's still a little weird. Maybe I'm not a huge hummus person. Nicole really likes it, so more power to her. I'll try probably all of them again a little bit. I don't really like hummus. It tastes like it's probably pretty fresh, but again, I'm getting like this like putty clay feel in my mouth and kind of like this aftertaste. And maybe that's just what hummus is. Well, sorry for my kind of weird review of hummus, but at least now I know I'm not a hummus person. How did you like that overall, though?
I think liking hummus, it was really good hummus. It was fresh and it was tasty.
Well, there you go. So that's probably a better review for you. It did seem like it was fresh, but like I said, for me, it's like, I don't know, it tasted kind of like clay, or at least the consistency. And I had this like earthy, I don't know, weird flavor in my mouth afterward, but I don't know. Time to go get some tangerine ice cream. I do need to apologize. I think I told you that food and wine was starting like the first or second week of July as soon as Flower and Garden is done. And that is not the case. We actually just looked it up. July 27th is when it is starting. So mark your calendars for July 27th. That is the official start date of Food and Wine. So I apologize. I think I told you, like I said, maybe like the 6th, 7th, or 8th, somewhere in there. Not the case. So like 27th. So the end of July, it will actually be starting. But still, the food booth's starting to show up. I mean, that's kind of crazy. This feels like it's pretty early then. We have finally made it to the refreshment outpost straight ahead. Definitely need this. I've been wanting to get this tangerine soft serve, I feel like since we almost got into the park. But we are here. Time to get it. So apparently they ran out of the ice cream, so they had to refill the machine. It's gonna be about 5 more minutes. I just want my tangerine soft serve. We may or may not have just gotten our soft serve, and I may or may not be super excited. Also, what a beautiful sunset tonight. We're gonna have a great view of the sunset out on the water and a whole area to ourselves to enjoy this wonderful dessert. I think we'll go right up there. Take a look. Also, I guess we got this construction going on right in front of us, so a little bit of an eyesore, just ignore that. Let's see if the wait was worth it. Smells good. Ooh, it tastes like almost like a creamsicle.
Ooh, I love a creamsicle.
Ooh, that's good. It's not too tangerine-y. I could have gotten the float, but I was like, you know what, I think I just want some ice cream right now. That is good. That's refreshing. Just a hint of that creamsicle flavor in there. I don't know, it's so fresh. I feel like it needed some time to kind of cool up and kind of like get to that more hardened state, but soft serve is always a little softer, so kind of to be expected, but that is a nice little treat. I just wish you got a little bit more. That's all right, but they do still have the AP discounts going on right now at the food booths. Today is actually the last day, and I think it's about 15-ish%. So it went from about $6 down to like 4 and change, which is always nice because, again, stuff here is pretty pricey, but it's nice to be saving a buck or two every single time you do end up picking something up. You can see these are the little cups that they do come in. Again, I wish it was a little bit more, but it's all right. It does taste good, and we're gonna finish it, no problem. Like I said, definitely a creamsicle flavor. What do you think, Nicole?
I think creamsicle is the perfect way to describe it, but like a muted creamsicle flavor, not as intense.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it's just enough there to kind of like let you know. Yes, very, very good. Highly recommend. Firework crew is heading out, I think. I thought I saw some fireworks actually on the front, like a little like square of them, or maybe I was just seeing things, but they just pulled out. The wait times right now are quite long. We are in full swing with the wait times here at Disney World. I think we were seeing like 120 plus minutes for some of the rides here. I'll go ahead and put a screenshot here of what we are seeing. Yeah, we are just like knee deep in it right now. A ton of people were coming in also when we were coming to the park. So the redemption for the passport is actually over here at the Pineapple Promenade. So we're gonna come over here and actually redeem it before it gets a little too late, and then we'll go ahead and kind of continue on. We were gonna kind of hold off, but we figured let's just do this real quick. Here is our treat. I almost thought it was Dole Whip for a second, but tasting it, it reminds me a lot of like a lemon lime Gatorade with more of like almost like a slush or something. It's not quite like the same consistency as like a soft serve or like Dole Whip. It's a little bit more crystally kind of like. It is like
slushy. That's a good way to describe it.
Like a slushy. I'm thinking like lemon lime.
Like a sherbet?
I don't think it's really a sherbet. I don't know. I'm getting like lemon lime Gatorade in the form of like a slushy ice cream thing. All right, well, things have kind of slipped away from us. I didn't realize the time when we were heading up to the front of the park, or I guess the front of World Showcase. The time was actually like 8:10, 8:15. So we don't have as much time as we thought we did. So we sat down, ate that, washed our hands, got our cup washed up. So we kind of have to figure out what we want to do for our kind of like last 15 to 20-ish minutes in the park right now. The sun will deceive you here because you would think like with as bright as it is right now, and I know like it looks a little dark, but you wouldn't think it's almost 9 o'clock. You'd think maybe it's like 7:30, almost 8. So the sun does deceive you here in Florida a little bit. So let me go ahead and see what we're gonna do, and then we'll take you along with us as we kind of finish up our night here at EPCOT. We have made it over here to Test Track. Posted 50-minute wait, and I see the line, it's just inside of the doors here. I don't really want to wait that long for it, and you know, it's a busy time of the year, so we're just gonna do single rider, but we still are gonna do Test Track. We're just not gonna make our own car. So you can see this is the line, by the way, and again, we are doing single rider, but that is the line that is waiting right now. And like I said, you normally could wait it, and if we were on vacation or something, we would, but being locals, we're just gonna pass on that and go ahead and just go through single rider. Also, this is lightning lane, and this looks pretty backed up. So one thing that you can do is you can actually come over here and kind of like design your car. Basically, you just choose what kind of car you want it to look like. You don't get to do all of the customization, and then you'll go ahead and go on. So we'll show you that really quick, just so you can kind of see what that looks like. And then you can just, again, it's very, very basic. So if we do like power, we go here, you could choose what vehicle you kind of want. And again, so we'll just choose this one here, max out our power, but that's it, that's all you get. You don't get to do any of the customization or anything. So this will be your car when you scan in. Now again, the nice thing about single rider is you basically get to come all the way up here. We'll probably wait less than 5 minutes to get on this ride. So again, if you don't totally mind getting split up and not designing your own cars, definitely worth it. And that is how you do single rider, and you get off in less than 10 minutes. Here is the brand new Corvette. It's actually one of the vehicles that I want really bad right now. I feel like I've been telling Nicole a lot. I was like, if I could buy a new car, I would get one of these new Vettes. They look super slick. They look really, really nice. However, the price tag on them, not so nice. Well, you always know that it is 9 o'clock here at EPCOT. When the fireworks are going off in the background, it means the rides are done. We cannot get in line for anything else. But again, really quick line there, maybe 10 minutes, like I said. Really good night here over at EPCOT. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to be back in the Disney parks. Again, it's been a while, probably about 3 weeks now is what we're going on. But I do want to say thank you for hanging out with us today. If you did enjoy today's video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel. But we are getting out of here, so thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.